What's up, TCCTU and ORU? It is Samson here for the summer season of the Fitting Room. And this is our first summer season where we are going to be capturing stories over the summer. And so thank you so much for tuning in. Typically, before a season starts, I like to just come on as kind of a solo episode, and it's very short typically. And it's just an opportunity to remind people of the vision of the fitting room and kind of what it is that we're doing. So, just so that you know, what we're trying to do here in the fitting room is we're trying to create a culture of listening. I am a big believer that listening is loving. And so, students here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, coming together to listen to each other's stories. And the whole idea of listening to someone's story is you are trying on their perspective. You're trying to understand where they're coming from. As someone shares their story with you, you are imagining yourself in that individual's shoes, journeying with them through their life and seeing how it relates to you. And that's the whole idea of the fitting room, right? You try on a new perspective, and if it's something that you connect with, you relate to, you add it to your wardrobe. You make it a part of the way that you see life. When you connect with people who come from that background as well, you keep in mind that you can understand certain things of that journey. Now, what's really cool about this podcast is a podcast for all students. So no matter your background, no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, we want to invite you onto this podcast to share your story. Now, I do want to say that this is for Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? And so currently I am inviting students on who are from TCC, TU, and ORU, considering those are the spaces that I have access to and I have relationships with. Eventually, we would love to branch out to other universities, but for now, that is where we are going to be at. So no matter your background, we would love to have you on the podcast. I do want to say, for those that don't know who I am, like I said earlier, my name is Samson. I am a pastor. I'm an author. I'm a speaker coach. I love to connect with college students. And if you want some more information just about me, I'll have that somewhere in the description so you can get connected. But either way, I don't have this podcast as a religious kind of evangelistic type of thing. This is more, say, just listening to people. So no matter what your background is, I invite you to be a part of this podcast. I would love to have you on. I would love to connect with you. And I would love to just simply hear your story. Like I said before, I'm a big believer that listening is loving. And I don't know, I feel like we live in a culture or in a world right now where people don't really like to listen, as probably more say we like to make assumptions. When I hear that somebody's from this background, or when I hear that somebody went to this school, or when they vote that way, or they have this economic back, or whatever the case may be, we don't like to listen. We'd like to make assumptions about people and where they're from. But I'm a true believer that when we listen to each other's stories, we actually come to find out that we have more in common than we imagine. Like, there's so much more that we have in common. And if we can find those pieces, we can have such more healthier conversations, just knowing that we can understand. And it's not to say that we all agree on the surface level, but when we go deeper, we can kind of agree with the human experience and the journey that we're going through. And so that's what this podcast is about. That's what we're trying to do here at the Fitting Room. And so for those that don't know, also married to my beautiful wife, Natalie. Shout out to you, babe. And just so y'all know, we are going to be having a new member in our family here soon. So I don't know what that's going to do with this podcast, but nonetheless, we are committed to still doing the podcast in the fall season. So our child's going to be coming here in July. July 31st is the due date. I say that because they can come before, they can come after, all that. Anyways, but as soon as the fall season hits back up, we'll let y'all know when the fall season gets going. But for now, we're gonna do a summer season, and that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, and I'm already excited because I already recorded some episodes, and so we're gonna see how this summer unfolds before us. If y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out. I just wanted to say real quick before we close out, thank y'all to everybody on the Instagram page who's been following back. Y'all are phenomenal. Just seeing all of y'all follow back, seeing the comments, seeing people who are, messaging, who's sharing. Like, y'all are phenomenal. And y'all don't even really know what this is about, and y'all are just, following along with it. And that means a lot to me. And so I just want to make sure to shout you out and let you know I thank each and every single one of y'all for being a part of this journey, and not just the journey, but really the conception of this journey and seeing what it's going to develop into. And so, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I have to mention, but for right now, that's what we got. If you guys know anybody who's a video editor or people who like stuff like this is literally me and like a friend or two who's kind of helping me out here and there. And that's it. We're trying to make it. So if the videography's off, if the camera angles are off, if the sound is off, I don't know. Have grace with us as we're trying to see a vision come to life. You can understand that. Can't be upset at the small beginnings of things. Just join in, right? None? Okay. Anyways, thank y'all so much again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing and hearing the episodes to come alongside of with y'all. And so my hope is that as the season develops, as it unravels, that you see how you fit in the fitting room. So until next time, peace.